Zamira. Today we'll tour the Temple of Horus on Edfu. Here we learn that God is knowledge and the most important source of energy. We learn about the land and the time of the gods, when male and female energy were one, and we learn the power and the metaphysics of a hug. Join me for the Room of Knowledge with our master Egyptologist, Hassan Khalil.
And here you can see different amount of energies. This room, for example, is the room of knowledge. And it has the tree of knowledge. And you all can see the best representation of the tree. Stand with me. Look at there, you have the tree. Can you see that? This tree. And then you can see the king himself is kneeling inside the tree. Knowledge is the most important subject of this life, and God is knowledge. God is knowledge. Now you can see the story we are used to, the method of adoration, standing in adoration, raising hands. Look at the king before a group of deities. The first one is the falcon of the sun. The second one is king becoming falcon. The third one is Amun-Men, the god of fertility, whose male member is clear. And please notice the positioning of the member, which is in the area of the umbilical cord, the indication of a self-creator god. And then you can see more deities, including the cobra. Now, if you look, all of them, they hold the Ankh, the sign of life. And if you look at here, you gain the best example showing Egypt, upper and lower, south and north, the two flowers. Can you see that? Lotus and papyrus. And you can see the buds. You see the buds. So that kept Egypt everlasting green. But the main story here, the monkey baboons are also in adoration before the gods with the king. 8 of them, they represented the duality of the 4 corners, east, west, south, and north, here and in the hereafter. But notice one thing, when you look at those monkey baboons, they deface the area of urinating. Can you see that? And the answer to that, those who defaced understood that the best story of those is measuring time. And how you measure time, we said one of the methods is using the water clocks. So if you deface this area, you give this order of the measurement of time. But my main reason to bring you to this room is to give you 4 eyes always open. Now you can tell I have a 3rd eye, and I can see 4 eyes for the dimensions. In front of you is Horus with his 4 eyes. The cobras, 4 eyes of Horus. And you can see the Pharaoh in adoration before Horus and the 4 eyes with all the spirits of the south and north, 2 beautiful polarities. You can see the falcons and you can see jackals. And this word is your word. If you're looking for an energy word in hieroglyphics, this is the word. This word is bow. Bow. And bow in hieroglyphics is energy. This is the material that comes out of Sekhmet. What does Sekhmet give? Is bow. She gave us the energy of all the souls of the south and the north. And here we are, the king in adoration. But those figures showing the energy being granted by Pharaoh to Horus and the eyes, you can give energy to God, by the way. God gave you the secret of life, and you energize God the way you stand in adoration. Very important to notice the way they stood. Can you see the way they stood and they do like that and they beat their breasts? that is a ritual took place inside this room. By beating the breasts, you commemorated the death of Osiris, and you wail and you cry, and if you keep wailing, we call that lamentation. You can remember what happened, and you make sure you don't repeat the crime. No more killing. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to notice this beautiful representation of beating the breast and to take photos. Francis will move to here. You can take photos of the Lady Hathor hugging her husband, the king, acting Horus. Notice the way she hugs him. She locked his neck, and she gave us for the first time a neck lock. And if you play judo, you would say this is a very killing position, and we understand when to hug and how to hug is very metaphysical. It's an art to the initiates. Okay? She hugs him. And without reading any word, the story says here, I love you. Please.
You allow the energies and the vibrations of Egypt to just touch you a wee bit, because it's filled with magic and mystery and vibrations that are life-changing. Enjoy.